Hello, YouTube. Long, not super long, but long enough time no see. This, as you can probably tell by the title, that I imagine I'll go with something like Twice Random Unboxing number 2, since my last video was that number 1. Today I'll be opening not a specific comeback album, even group order, set, etc. I'm opening a package that is from one group order manager who I'll shout out, but it's an assortment of different Twice stuff that's come out over the past couple weeks, I'd say, maybe a month or two. We're kind of in Twice's post "This Is For" tour hiatus era, so I don't think, according to multiple of the members, we're probably not getting anything for the rest of this year. This year does seem to be something they meant, like the rest of this year seems to be something they're harping on. So I imagine either very end of 2026, like maybe December, or fairly early 2027 will be the next group comeback. Till then, I'll probably be posting a few more of these videos. I definitely have quite a bit of stuff coming from mostly This Is For Finale in Seoul merch and pop-up releases. I pre-ordered quite a bit of, the entrance photo cards, the purchase benefit photo cards associated with that concert, as well as, a fair few things on the merch list itself. All of that should be coming in hopefully soon. I think I actually also have the Incheon. That was their first stop of This Is For, the opening stop. I'm pretty sure I have the Incheon date DVD and Blu-ray coming. I think the DVD released already like a few days ago, and the Blu-ray for some reason is releasing a month after that, so end of August-ish, late August. Don't know why that is. Regardless, I am getting the DVD first, so cool. I'll unbox that on video. Until then, here's my random package for today. As the title promises, you can see it's kind of accordioned on the ends. I hope that doesn't mean something inside was crushed, but rather that there was just enough empty air on the ends for the box to get like this. I guess I won't really, since we're about to see it, I won't really go into what we have here today. I guess I will spoil before we see that it's all Japanese stuff. So, all Twice, but all Japanese stuff, specifically. Like I said, this is from a specific group order manager. Though not all of this stuff is from group order specifically. I think one or two things I just bought from him as not as part of like a formal group order. Those look like they maybe got crushed, whatever they were. But if they're what I think they are, I think it's fine. Let me take a look at some of the stuff off camera. I want to find... Yeah, okay. It's in this packet of stuff that he had. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Okay, these did get crushed, but they're soft. I'll see what they are in a second. Sorry about that brief pause. My roommate was saying good morning to me. I am filming this on the morning of... I usually say... I don't know why it became a habit for me to say the date I'm filming, but it just is, and now I do it. Today is the 23rd of... Oh, I bought my camera. Today is the 23rd of July. Yeah, 7/23. Let's see. So I guess I will talk about what we have, because all this stuff and then this rectangular parcel are kind of two different things, or two different sets of things. I guess I'll shout out at OMG Ronnie and at Lily MBB514 on Instagram. They're the ones who hosted this group order. The group order that I think this one, the group order that I joined to grab this stuff. I think Maybe this was leftovers? I guess we'll see. So, yeah, I guess these are the only cards within the order in this top loader. So these should be... I'll show them after I take them out real quick. Okay, here we go. So here we have Dahyun and Sui, as you can expect. If you've seen anything on my channel before, these are the two members I collect. More completely, at least. I collect OT9 for all album inclusions, all Korean album inclusions. Everything beyond Korean albums, POBs, Japanese stuff. Just, yeah, extra stuff beyond Korean album inclusions. I collect only Dahyun and Sui. Sui's my old bias, Dahyun's my bias wrecker, I guess is the term. What are these? Oh, these are the MUFG. So MUFG Stadium was the last Japanese date they had for the This Is 4 tour. It was also a big show for them because it was the first time they've done a venue that tier. Like MUFG is as a venue in Japan is like a tier above in terms of capacity, a tier above anything they've done so far. So it was kind of a big thing. They did 3 shows there. They had their own concept for just that set of concerts. It was like a bowling concept, so it's a little hard to tell in these photos, but they are in like bowling attire, whatever that is, and the background is like they were on a bowling set. So, oh yeah, you can see here Strike with little lovely pins. And yeah, a little pin and bowl right there, so. Or not bowl, bowling ball. Okay. So these are specifically the upgrade photo cards. So if you got a VIP upgrade seat, you got a VIP package that had some other goodies, which we'll get to. But also had a full OT9 set, just one OT9 set. It wasn't like a randomized set or randomized cards. You got the same OT9 set within that VIP upgrade pack, and this is I just got Dahyun Sui's. They're like $5 each, so happy to have. As for the upgrade kits themselves, I actually, for the first time ever, I've ordered Japanese upgrade cards, Dahyun Sui cards in the past for previous Japanese concerts that had them, which has been the last few. They started in Ready to Be. What these are the actual upgrade kits. So they actually had, even though they had just one set of OT9 cards, no matter which upgrade kit you got, these are actually 2 different upgrade kits they did. Now, MUFG, I believe, am I wrong? I could be wrong. I believe it had 3 nights, but there's only 2 upgrade kits. So I don't know if the difference was like random or if they were different nights. But that wouldn't really make sense because there's only 2. These are the only 2 options, like the only 2 different upgrade kits. But they had 3 nights, so if there was one for each different night, there would be a third one. I don't know. I'm not that tapped in with the Japanese side of things, like to that extent at least. But these are cool. These are little, I think, PVC pouches, like pretty big PVC pouches with handles. Like these are solid. Like the actual kits, the packaging the kits came in, have little. This is for Team Twice bowling. Same thing with the black version. As you can see, black and white, red and blue. And they even had different, mostly colored different inclusions. So I actually think the photo card holders, so these are photo card holders, I believe. Pretty nice ones though. I don't really collect photo card holders. Like, these weren't the main draw of getting the kits for me, but I do not mind. Oh, they're little folders. Oh, that's kind of dope. What the hell? Hold on. Let me get one of these photo cards. Here's Dahyun's. I just want to see. Ideally, how much play there is. Okay. It's actually a pretty tight fit. This would not fit inside here even with a perfect sleeve. With a perfect fit sleeve. Huh. Okay, that's a little sketchy for a card I care about, but I could see myself putting like a dupe or something in there. Let me sleeve these actually with my personal sleeves. Sui. Oh wait, upside down. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. These are like little folders with a pocket here. Are these passport holders? They're kind of sized a little bit like passport holders. I think they might be passport holders. Yeah. Just with a photo card slot on the front. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean this pocket seems passport size. Hold on, I have some passport size notebooks here. So this is a little pocket notebook that is specifically passport size. It's sized for you to put in like a passport holder or like a leather cover that is passport sized. So let's see if it fits in here. I mean, based on the size, it just does. Let me see. So imagine this was just a passport. Yeah, that's dead ass a passport holder. That's I did not expect. I just thought these were random. I didn't think they opened. I thought they were just puffy, like kind of big photo card holder, like frame holders. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so that's that. I won't open this one. I'll probably repackage this one later because I don't really use passport holders often. I do have a passport, and I would use the. Wait, actually, are these the same color? I'm dead ass colorblind. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on camera. Okay, no, they're both black and white. Got it. I'm not like grayscale colorblind. I'm not grayscale colorblind, but I am like moderately red-green colorblind, so mostly have trouble with shades of those colors rather than not being able to see those colors at all. Still, let's see. Okay, so what these are yeah, so these are towels. These are like embroidered towels, I believe. How do you open these? Oh, okay, right here. I believe these are also, judging by how this one looks. Yeah, these are both the same color too. They're both... Oh, they're like little hand towels. They're not... Okay, got it. I mean, that's probably better. I'd probably use them more often if they're hand towels. The cool thing is, since I have two of these and some of the inclusions are identical, it just means that like I can use this passport cover and just keep one in the back, which I kind of like to do if I can with merch. I can just keep one of these, and they're identical, so I don't feel like I'm losing out on using a different colorway. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is the front with the Twice logo, and it's kind of maroon. It's kind of more crimson, actually, with like a tannish cream, like off-white. And then the back is the same thing in reverse, but also the Twice logo is mirrored, so that it's like actually you can tell back from front. That's kind of cool. On the little, this is for Team Twice tag, JYP. Pretty nice towel too. Is it microfiber? It might be microfiber. That'd be dope if it was. I'll just check if that's the case. The other things the upgrade kits each came with are actually different in coloring between the two. So let's see. The blue, I assume this is the blue and red kit. Came with blue versions of both this little keyring plush. It's not a lovely, even though Japan is like the homeland of the lovelies. Oh, I just wrote the packaging. That's fine. It's like another different little character they introduced in the Hare Hare music video. that I don't know has ever been named. JYP tag. I don't know if these guys have ever been named. They're not lovelies, and they haven't like been pushed to the same extent as lovelies. But it is interesting that they have lasted a few years at this point. Like lovelies have lasted since like 2018. Like lovelies aren't entrenched at this point. Like especially in Japan. Japan loves the lovelies. These characters I don't think have taken off to the same respect. I don't think they were necessarily meant to either, but they are a little character design that Twice now have in their back pocket when they want to mix it up. And it's cute enough. Again, don't know the name. I think it does have a name. I'm almost certain it has a name, but it's also not like the lovelies where like there are member versions of the character that have like their own names based on the member they represent, like Tubali, Davali. I think there's just 1 or 2 versions of this character. Maybe now 2. I thought there was only 1 initially. This blue one, I believe, was the one from Hare Hare. But we now have this kind of this mean mugging, different ear shape. So it's not even just the exact same model of character, like plush recolored. It is recolored and mostly the same, but the face is different. Obviously, mad, different coloring, but also the ear shape is different. It's almost like a Pikachu variant. Very cute. I actually think this one's cuter. I might. I don't wear plushy keyrings. I don't wear keyrings much in general, or if I do, they're kind of for special occasions because I'm very bad about losing them. But the last time I did wear one was to the Twice concert. I wore some of my nicer Twice key rings. I was just careful, and it was fine. I didn't lose any of them. None of them got damaged. What are these? So these are also 2 different color things. They're both pretty much exactly the same as I can tell, except literally the coloring is the only difference. This is a gray, and this is a light blue. Almost like Nayeon's sky blue member color. I don't know what these are. Are these just... Is this just a lanyard? Okay, so it's long like a necklace. Oh, I just bumped the shit out of my camera. Okay. It's long like necklace, but has these weird metal kind of conical protrusions. And has a loop, like... The only thing I can tell these metal things, like these metal clasps do, is allow for this double band on the top half. Yeah, so it's mostly a necklace, except at the top it has this like double band thing. I don't know what the hell it... Oh, it's adjustable. Oh, so you can slide these up or down to increase the length, to increase and decrease the length. Oh, I was wondering why they were uneven, because like if you stretch it out here from like down the middle from the lower clasp, they're not at the same point along the length, but you can adjust them so that, yeah, and now they're closer to being... What the fuck is this? Is this just a lanyard? I guess it's just a lanyard. It's just a weird paracord lanyard. I mean, that's cool, that's fine. Okay, so also there are some attachments to the end. So this part's clearly a lanyard hook. It's attached to I assume just a placeholder blank strip of plastic. I assume that's literally just a placeholder. So I guess that's to tell you it is a lanyard for a card or something. And then this is for attachment. Okay. I'm a little confused. It's cool. It's very nice. The thing is, it's nice paracord. The metal work, the metal equipment is pretty nice. The key, like, everything's nice. It's just very weird. I've never seen a lanyard like this. I'm used to the normal lanyard. Like the only other thing that really regularly comes with lanyards for Twice are the fan club membership kit, the Korean fan club kits, like the Once Generation X kits. So I'll put that back later. Yeah, so that's the upgrade kits. I got 2 of them. I mostly got them because, like, for sure I wanted the photo cards, right? But the photo cards actually weren't even part. I didn't have to get the photo cards and the merch. The group order manager, the group order managers that I mentioned earlier, who are responsible for the stuff in this package, they held a group order for just the cards, like per member, $5 each. But then separately, they had extra of the kits themselves, because the way they got them, the photo card sets, was to buy the kits. And they had the kits, and they were just selling the kits for $20 each. And I was like, $20 for a decent chunk of merch is solid, and like 2 different packages. Obviously, some of the stuff is the same. The towels are the same. The photo card passport holders are the same, but it's all nice. Like this is nice. This is like a nice puffy PVC passport holder. The lanyard is nice paracord. The plushies are really nice. They're really nice and really cute. Don't know how much I'll use them, but I like having them. The towel, pretty nice. If it's microfiber, I'll use it a lot. If it's not microfiber, I'll use it sometimes. Yeah, and I guess the other main thing, and this is the thing I'm most excited about from this package, even though the upgrade kit stuff ended up being even better than I thought it would be, to be honest. I'll put the photo cards like here-ish. This is kind of the main thing, and this is also, like I said, Japanese, not related to MUFG or the upgrade kits from it. So basically, Twice have once a little over a year ago, and then one more time more recently, have done a collaboration with a Japanese, I believe it's a gacha machine. I believe the company is actually the gacha machine like makers. But basically they did a collab with a company called Gigo, Gigo, in Japan that makes and runs gacha like crane machines all across Japan. And basically Twice did a collab with them, like I said, the first time about a year ago, like a little over a year ago, and then much more recently, like a few months ago, like a couple months ago, to have lovely, like Twice lovely branded, like bespoke merch as prizes for the claw machines. So people host group orders for them. I don't actually know. So yeah, you can see Gigo prize. Like these are actual literal gacha machine prizes, but they're like the super nice gacha machine prizes, like the big prizes. There are varying tiers of merch. Basically, there's like some smaller, lovely merch that you probably play lower cost machines or need less effort to win than the big prizes. Basically, these were what these are. Oh, the box is a little damaged on this one. That's fine. These are essentially desk mats. These are like desk, like big, long mouse pad mats. And they are for, you can see the white here and the blue, the darker blue here. This is Davali and Zuvali. I believe the price for these in Japan, like the price we got these at, that my GOM sourced these at, was like 30-ish bucks. So they're pretty nice. And from what I've seen, they're pretty nice too. I believe they're neoprene, which is like the standard mouse mat material, mostly. Does it say Davali on it? Does it tell you which one it is? Pretending to read Japanese. I don't see any discernible difference. Okay. So we'll take out, I'll leave Tsui's in the, I actually don't know, I will definitely use one of them. I might rotate them out to keep them clean, like without using them too much, because my desk mats, normally I have a solid black, like large mouse pad. I'm a gamer, so I have the large gamer mouse pads. I usually like them solid black. They tend to get kind of dirty after a while. I'm pretty clean generally, but just as a result of, you know, unavoidable nature, as well as having a dog, 2 dogs specifically, I cannot avoid my desk mats getting dirty after at least a while. So I might rotate these out or look up how to keep them as clean as possible. Oh, look at that. So, okay, so you... Let me move some of this stuff. So you can kind of see, it's a little hard. Should I zoom out? Yeah, I'll zoom out a little bit on my camera. Okay. So you can kind of see, this is the edge of my desk. The way I film right now is on a pretty big but kind of narrow, what's it called, wooden desk, and I'm kind of filming on the empty corner of it that I keep pretty clean and empty, so I have like a little filming like square essentially. Like my keyboard is like right here, kind of perpendicular. So this is about, let me see. I have a tape measure here. So the length of this desk is just about 23.5 inches. For reference, I know for a fact, oh, I just dropped that heavy ass tape measure on my ground. Okay. I know that this desk mat is measured in centimeters. It's 70 centimeters long and 30 centimeters tall. And I believe that ended up translating to about 27.5 inches wide, which is wider than my filming space. You can see it's longer, it folds over the sides. And 13.5 inches tall. Let me see. Oh, let me move this up to be on camera. Oh wait, no, not 13.5 inches. Just about 12 inches. Yeah, so just about a foot, which is pretty nice. That's not a shape. That's not like a dimension of desk mat that I usually go for. I usually go for ones that are a little taller, like a little closer to square, still rectangular, but closer to square. But I'm excited to try and use this. It feels nice. It looks great. Very cute. So you can tell this is the Davaly version. It's the white background. We saw the blue version in the box for Tsui's. But they all have, like, all the different members' lovelies are in the artwork. It's just the one at the forefront is different based on the member, as well as, you know, the actual surrounding elements are different. That's really cute. Yeah, I'll use this. I actually might use this. So I might use one as a desk mat, and then one as like because I play semi-regularly, not too often, but I do still occasionally like to go play trading card games. I play mostly Magic the Gathering, sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Never really Pokemon. I don't play much Pokemon TCG, but I play some of those games every now and then at friends' houses, and I don't play them often enough to have ever wanted to buy a real TCG playmat, like one that I have like rolled up in a tube specifically that I use for that purpose. But I might use, because this is pretty much a standard TCG playmat is more similar to what I described as my normal mousepad dimensions, where it's a little taller and a little short, like a little less long, but it's still pretty close. I've seen people use mats that are about this dimension, like much more sharply rectangular, like thinner and rectangular. So I definitely could do that. I'll have to think about it. But this is really nice. It also has the mark of a really nice, like a higher quality desk or playmat is this part right here, which is this extra bit of stitching at the end to kind of seal, because some lower quality, still not necessarily bad, but just some lower, even mid-end of these mats will have just no stitching at the end to kind of seal off the frayed, like the kind of raw material that the shape of the mat was cut out from. And for the most part, that doesn't end up mattering a ton, but the edges will tend to fray over time on that sort of thing. When they're stitched like this, it's definitely more effort, but it makes it so that these edges fray very, very rarely and after much longer. So it's a sign of quality, as well as, you know, it's hard to convey how good it looks. It looks phenomenal. It's very cute. But yeah, very happy with this. This is just a great playmat desk mat in terms of raw quality for only $30. That's great. Yeah, and I won't look at two of these on camera. I don't feel like getting it out, and then because I'm not using both of them at the same time, so I'd have to put one back in even if I start using one right now. I'll probably just, because I chose it for the camera, I'll just use Davilee's for a little bit. But regardless, these are definitely great. Definitely a huge pickup. That I don't know if I've ever said on camera, I like the Lovelies, like the characters. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of like collecting a lot of Lovely stuff. Like I said, in Japan, they go berserk for Lovelies. Japan loves Lovelies so much. It's crazy. I don't share that exact same love. I still don't, but I do like the idea of having some more Lovely stuff when I can get it. I'll never prioritize anything with just Lovelies on it versus stuff with the members on it. The Twice members are. I'm not fans of their characters. I'm a fan of them. Their characters just are ancillary. But these are cute, and I do appreciate how cute the designs are. I do like the Lovelies just as raw characters, as raw character designs. So I definitely don't mind. Like, their attachment to Twice is like a big bonus, like a big appeal. So I don't mind having some more of their stuff where it makes sense. And with something like this that has a lot of utility and is clearly very high quality, like I'm very happy to have this. So more Lovely stuff in the cards, I think. You know, as a secondary thing. Regardless, thanks for watching. That was all. Ultimately, not the biggest package I've ever opened by a long shot, but like I said, this is kind of probably the future, the near future of the channel until Twice as a group kind of figure out the next thing, the next big release. I think the next video I'll film is probably opening the DVD, the Incheon Stop DVD. It has a decent amount of stuff in it, so I'm going to open that. I probably won't open the Blu-ray when I get it. I believe the inclusions are the same, so I don't think there'd be a point. I'll have to double check that though. If there is a point to it, I'll do it. If there isn't, then I won't. For sure open the DVD regardless though. Ideally, probably within the next couple weeks, it should be getting to me. After that, not too long after that, I should be getting my finale in Seoul concert, stuff, and that'll be a bigger unboxing. I ordered a lot of stuff for that. So, till then, thank you for watching. See ya.